Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hub. We talk about Mets prospects, and we got a lot of stuff going on here in the Mets farm system. Obviously, I did a video earlier, yesterday, or late yesterday, about the Syracuse Mets are going to change their name, the affiliate. I don't know if that's a portent of the team, the Major League team, and of course the minor league team separating in a few years. But we got the minor league update for you. This is from Tuesday. I also have the wrap with what happened in July. So this is a two-part video. And here we go. And this is from Mets and Rise. McLean and Jonah Tong dominate. Now, the Mets starting pitching, Jonah Tong, Nolan McLean, and Brandon Sproat are getting very close to the major leagues. They are getting extremely close. And I would suggest the Mets should call them up now. Should start calling them up and getting promoted too. Jonah, by the way, is in Double-A. He's completely dominated Double-A. I don't know why he's still doing there. Two of the Mets' top pitching prospects, Nolan McLean and Jonah Tong, pressed again on Tuesday with dominant starts. In Dominican Summer League, top international signee Elian Pena shined as well, belting a 6th home run and swiping his 20th base in just 45 games. He's, interesting to see what Mets' plans are for him, because he is just lighting it up down there at that very difficult start that he had. The Syracuse Mets destroyed the Charlotte Knights 11-0. Jarrett Young went 3 for 5 with a double, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. His OPS 939. Too bad he couldn't do that when he was with the Mets. Gilberto Celestino went 2 for 3 with a home run, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs and a walk. OPS 764. Luis Angel Acuna continues to hit singles, went 2 for 5. Syracuse Mets dominate on both sides of the ball, Tuesday routing the Charlotte Knights 11-0. Jared Young extended his hitting streak to 5 games, collecting 4 extra base hits during that span. Nolan McLean pitched 5 2/3 innings. And remember that. 1 hit, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. McLean delivered another gem for the Syracuse Mets, lowering his ERA on the season to 2.81. His fastball topped out at 97.3 miles per hour, and he generated 15 whiffs. With the Major League club looking for stability and length from its starting rotation, the 2025 promotion for McLean seems more like a matter of when than if. Same thing with Sproat, to be honest with you. They are both right on the absolute verge of being part of the Major League team. In Double-A, the Binghamton Roma opponents lost to the Somerset Patriots 3-2. Catcher Chris Suaro went 1 for 3. His OPS there is 837. Just got recently promoted. Jet Williams went 1 for 3 with a RBI and a strikeout. Ryan Clifford went 2 for 4 with runs scored and a double. With him, I expect him to spend probably most of the year in Double-A. He needs just more seasoning, but a lot of these guys are getting so close to the majors. We're going to be talking about them making the club next year, very early on. Despite Jonah Tong's dominance, the Roma opponents fell 3-2 in their series opener against Somerset. Suaro, after a slow start in Double-A, has begun to find his groove, collecting 4 hits, 3 for extra bases, and 4 RBIs during a 3-game hitting streak. Carson Benge took an 0-for in the game. Right-handed pitcher Jonah Tong pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. He delivered another stellar outing for the Roma ponies, trimming his season ERA to 1.58. Now get this, folks. Over 97 games, he posted a 0.98 whip, 154 strikeouts, 40.6% strikeout rate, while allowing just 47 hits. Complete, total domination. And he should be in Triple-A now. This should be his last start in Double-A. The Hudson Valley Renegades defeated the Brooklyn Cyclones 4-2. Colin Houck, who's been struggling since he got promoted, went 2 for 4 with his first home run in Brooklyn with the RBI and a strikeout. His OPS there is 464. Right field Eli Serrano went 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. First round pick Colin Houck provided a highlight, blasting his first high A homer and 9th of the season overall. Joel Diaz pitched 5 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Gregory Luis pitched a third of an inning, gave up 2 runs, earned 3 hits and a walk. The St. Lucie Mets lost to the Tampa Tarpons 5-4. Randy Guzman went 1 for 1 for the double. His OPS is 1076. Right fielder John Bay went 1 for 3 for a home run, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, and a strikeout. Despite a late inning rally, the St. Lucie Mets fell to the Tampa Tarpons 5-4 on Tuesday. Randy Guzman, who has dominated since his promotion to low A on July 24th, left in the second inning with an injury. Prior to his departure, he hit a ground rule double to raise his St. Lucie OPS 1076. The season OPS sits at 889. Left-handed pitcher Davio Hurtado pitched 4 in the third innings, gave up 10 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. He delivered what they say he delivered a solid outing or whatever, marking his 7th start and 8 low A appearance with 1 or fewer runs allowed. Here we go. Dominican Summer League teams split their Tuesday matchups. DSL Blue won 8-5, while DSL Orange won 13-10. Elian Pena had a day, going 3 for 3 for a home run, 2 walks, and 5 runs scored. The 17-year-old top prospect has driven his OPS to 907, 20 stolen bases in his first 45 professional games. So he's another highlight reel starting to show itself. He's been just unbelievable since the start of the season. For his professional career, it's quite impressive. So just hold on. We're going to have another part to this video. Now here's the Mets minor league players of the month, in particular Brandon Sproat and, of course, Carson Benge. And, Carson Benge was drafted last year from the wonderful University of Oklahoma. This is from Mesmerized. July is in the books, which means it's time to see how the Mets minor leaguers played during the dog days of summer. And there's no bigger dogs than the players at the major league level. AAA. Hitter of the month. Well, speaking of a dog, he is Francisco Alvarez. He actually did really well. We'll skip him because he's in the major leagues. That doesn't. We'll skip him. But the pitching side, Brandon Sproat, he pitched 5 games. Had 27 innings, 14 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 33 strikeouts, 8 walks to 0.67 ERA, a 0.81 WHIP. Talk about a comeback. After struggling in AAA to finish last season and for most of the first half of this year, Sproat turned in July for the ages. His velocity has seemingly returned, and with it, so had the results. His July ERA is over 3 full runs lower than his next closest ERA in a single month, 4.15 in June, and his 33 punch-outs marked the first time he's broken 20 in a month. Sproat's lengthy AAA struggles have caused him to slide down the Mets' top prospect list and off the MLB top 100 prospect list, but if he maintains this level of success throughout the rest of the season, he could find himself back on them. These lists don't mean anything. And pitching can come from anywhere, and I talked about that for many years, that a pitcher can explode on the scene or come back on the scene. Binghamton Rumble Ponies, hitter of the month, Carson Benge. In 18 games, he had 397, 482 on base percentage, 726 slugging percentage, for 1208 OPS, 3 doubles, 7 home runs, 23 runs scored, 17 RBIs, 11 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Double A is where the top prospects in the Mets system are, and there might not be a single hitter across the entire minor leagues with more helium than Carson Benge. The 2024 first-round pick destroyed baseballs in July and has catapulted himself into being one of the best outfield prospects in baseball if he could stick out there. The Mets could have their center field solution as soon as next season. Benge's July was so good it overshadowed what it was a great month for many Rumble Ponies hitters. Ryan Clifford had hit 8 home runs and had a 1020 OPS. DeAndre Smith hit 350 with a 935 OPS. Nick LaRusso hit 305 with a 384 OPS. Jet Williams turned in another good month. However, Benge was so good, no one else was even close. Pitcher of the month, and he's really been the pitcher of the year for the Mets. That's Jonah Tong. He pitched 4 games, 4 starts, 19 innings, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 31 strikeouts, 9 walks, to a 1.42 ERA for WHIP of 1. Another month, another stretch of Jonah Tong dominance. He should be in AAA. There's not much more to say about him at this point. He's the best pitching prospect in the Mets system. He's one of the best pitching prospects in baseball. Might still be underrated nationally. His fastball is gross. His curveball is a weapon. His slider plays and his new Vulcan change appears to be working. There's really one question left. What is he still doing at Double A? I don't know. Don't know. He shouldn't be in Double A anymore. The Brooklyn Cyclones. Hitter of the month was A.J. Ewing. In 21 games, he had 291 with a 360 on base percentage, 405 slugging percentage. He had two triples, 7 doubles. For as good as the Cyclones' offense was in the first half of the season, that's how bad it has been in the second half. A lot of guys have been promoted. A.J. Ewing has been the exception. He hasn't torn the cover off the ball, but he's been consistently good after being promoted from Single A in April. The power is still a work in progress. Likely won't ever be a massive part of his game. But he's still just 20 and turned 21 on August 10th. So there's plenty of time for it to improve, and it should. Ewing has been one of the larger breakout prospects for the Mets this season. He's jumped from the low 820s into the top 100 among prospects in the Mets system. And if things break right next season, he has a chance to become a top 100 prospect in baseball. Pitcher of the month, Will Watson. In 6 games, all starts, pitched 27 innings, 17 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 29 strikeouts, 12 walks, an ERA of 2.00, and a whip of 1.07. Mets are so pitching rich in the minor leagues, it is absurd. Brooklyn's offense struggled in July, but the pitching carried on unfazed. 4 different pitchers threw double digit innings with an ERA under 2, and yet Will Watson takes the crown thanks to his whole body work and still stellar ERA. He threw 8 more innings than any other Cyclone pitcher in July and did so as effectively as anyone. A 7th-round pick in 24, Watson has been one of the best pitchers in the system this season. He has a really strong fastball, a great changeup, a good slider, and a new cutter that has become a weapon for him. He's on track to start 2026 in Double A. Once you make it Double A, the big leagues can be right around the corner. Again, you never know where a guy's going to come from. You never, ever know. Single A St. Lucie. Hitter of the month, Trace Wilhoit. 22 games, 282 with 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. Another repeat player in one of these pieces. Trace Wilhoit has some serious pop. In the Florida State League this season, he's in the top 100 percentile and XWOBA and barrel percentage, and in the 90 percentile or better in WOBA. He's 24, which is all for single A. While this level of success is notable, regardless, there's an argument that he should be doing at least close to this. Brooklyn's offense is struggling. Maybe Wilhoit could help Cyclones out. After all, they already looked like it looked locked into a playoff spot. Reinforcements are probably needed. Pitcher of the month, we have Franklin Gomez. In 4 starts, he pitched 16 2/3 innings, 7 hits, no runs at all, 7 walks, and 13 strikeouts for an ERA of nothing, and a whip of 1.02. Franklin Gomez just turned in about as good of a month as one can. 0 runs and 16 2/3 innings, not even an unearned run. He faced some stiff competition from Jose Chirinos, Davio Hurtado, and the recently traded Wellington Aracena. But it's hard to beat 16 2/3 innings that are shut it out. Or scoreless, excuse me. Gomez doesn't have overpowering stuff, but he has excelled at induced soft contact while still striking out his fair share of batters. He gets batters to chase, gets them to swing and miss, and he gets them to hit the ball on the ground when they do make contact. Florida Complex League, hitter of the month, Edward Lantigua. At 15 games, he had 326 with a 500 on base, 609 slugging percentage, 1109 OPS, 4 doubles, 3 home runs, 7 runs scored, 14 RBIs, 11 walks to 8 strikeouts. Edward Lantigua was one of the breakout prospects for the Mets in the Dominican Summer League in 2024. And after coming stateside at just 18 years old, he has really looked the part. He makes good contact, limits strikeouts, and has shown some solid power for someone his age. The tools are there. He's the number 26 prospect in the Mets system on MLB Pipeline, is unranked on Baseball America, but don't be surprised to see him shoot up these lists if he repeats this again next year. This production from an 18-year-old is impressive and should turn some heads. Pitcher of the month, Jose Cabrera. Pitched 3 games, 1 start, 9 2/3 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 16 strikeouts. And Dominican Summer League, the DSL Mets. Hit of the month, Adolfo Miranda. Played 20 games, hit .311 with 4 home runs, 11 runs scored, 17 RBIs. Giovanni Rodriguez and Elian Pena, the Mets' 2 most recent top international free agent signings, made strong cases, but Adolfo Miranda edged them out to take the top spot. Pitcher of the month, we have Franel Diaz. Pitched 6 games, no starts in relief, 18 and 3rd innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 runs earned, 25 strikeouts, 7 walks, 0.98 ERA. Diaz didn't start the single game in July, but he threw more innings than any other Mets Dominican summer league pitcher. He was dominant, limited, both hits and walks, and punching out hitters at a great rate. So this is who we have in the Mets minor league system, the guys that had big Julys, and that's something to keep note. Some of these guys should be promoted. Jonah Tong should be promoted very soon. Carson Benge should be promoted by the end of the month if he keeps this going. And we should see Sproat getting promoted to New York because he needs to be here. The Mets need a pitcher in here, and I'd like to be able to get Frankie Montas out of the rotation. So you let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you later.